So this is some Christian spanking.
Ooh.
Christian spanking, guys.
Naughty.
Nice Christian
Is the
spanking.
Bible permit it, TJ?
Is that really going on now? Christians are
Yeah,
being-
dude.
I thought that whole kinky shit was not...
Nope.
You know?
Spanking has been a much anticipated staple of every leather-browned BDSM daydream we've had, but now a new movement called Christian Domestic Discipline is appropriating it for its own crazy, sexy, kinky use.
Ooh.
Problem is, the way it's being used skirts the very blurry line between fetish, misogyny, and domestic abuse. Probably due to the fact that it's based around allowing husbands to keep their wives in line by taking to corporal punishment. Much of what is known about CDD is from the website Learning Domestic Discipline and was written by husband and wife duo Clint and Chelsea. Right? Chelsea, you been up to something? A.K.A. the A-list celebrities of Jesus-flavored spousal spanking.
Ooh.
I don't know if this makes Christianity cooler or spanking lamer.
I think both, dude.
Maybe a little bit meet in the middle.
Yeah.
As they state on the website, CDD is an arrangement between two adults who share the belief that the husband is the head of the household, and with that position comes the right to enforce his authority.
Now, all rightly doodly, Margaret, I've had just about enough of your lip today. Get over my lap and receive your blessed spanking. That's not really BDSM anymore. I mean, I guess it is.
They're going hardcore with it. Like, this is some of the stuff they use. Spoons.
Ooh.
Whoa, dude.
Hair brushes.
Nice.
Belt.
Okay.
Got a fucking discipline.
Paddle.
woman.
Got to use the paddle.
Yeah.
Cane.
Oh, a cane.
That's hard. That's hardcore. You don't want to fuck with
A
that.
fucking switch, dude.
Switch.
That's not a switch. That's a cat of nine tails.
That is, but whatever. What is
a
this?
video game?
A video game?
Oh, your
I
own
guess it
red
says your hand.
Your own red right hand, yeah.
Wooden spoon. That's I guess their recommended one is the wooden spoon.
Got it. The wooden spoon.
And anyway, the rest of the article is just about how it's misogyny and blah blah blah.
Got
but
it.
you know, whatever. Fuck
Nah,
that.
who cares?
They
She doesn't
wanna-
like it. She can
They want to do it. They could do it.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
All right,
dude?
but
If they wanna
here's
fucking
here's
spank
some
each other,
less
let 'em.
interesting Christian marriage stuff. This is from the blog Christ Centered Mama.
What the fuck, dude?
Motherhood to the glory.
How the fuck did you find this
of
shit,
God.
dude? This looks awful.
Let me tell you something, Scotty. Motherhood to the glory of God.
This
8 lies.
This
Satan
is something I think
whispers
my
to you
sister
about
would
your
probably
marriage.
be into. I don't know if she is into it, but it sounds...
She might be writing it for all we know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, those Satan whispers, dude, late at night.
Here's what we got. 8 lies Satan whispers to you about your marriage.
Oh, okay.
I laid in bed with my 7-week-old son and watched my husband sleep. My husband was very supportive of me, but my hormones were lying to me. I remember feeling so incredibly alone. Postpartum depression and pure exhaustion had taken its toll on me. The thoughts running through my head were a little frightening to me. I don't even remember any of them specifically, but I remember thinking that my brain was not my own. I didn't feel close to my husband, or perhaps I felt we weren't in love anymore, that all my foundations were crumbling under my feet. I knew that I was in a delicate state emotionally, and I knew I was under attack. Satan sees Christians in their weak moments and pounces. Is it any surprise?
Postpartum depression is a fucking well-documented medical
No, dude,
condition.
it's
Well documented
Satan.
Satan.
Paul, when these women are at their lowest, Satan pops out and goes, "Remember me, bitch, it's Satan."
Is it any surprise that I even had doubts about God in these low times? Wow. In my weakness, Satan was attacking me.
Dude,
in
it
all
sounds like
of
she had
my
a moment
roles.
of, you know what this sounds like to me? I know nothing about it, but it sounds like she had a moment of clarity, like, this is all bullshit, and told everyone, like, I'm having a lot of doubts, and then it's like, oh, shit.
Oh, wait till we get to the 8 lies Satan whispers to her.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay,
He was
yeah, let's go
whispering?
ahead.
Yeah.
How's he whispering if he's sleeping? Remember?
Oh,
Satan,
yeah.
I'm just saying
Satan
it
is
screams to
sleeping.
me of someone that fucking is backpedaling a lot. You know what I mean?
In my weakness, Satan was attacking me in all of my roles as a Christian, as a wife, as a mother. All through whispers.
So she just fucked up a bunch of shit, dude.
Whispers.
Oh, dude, she fucked up royally. Like, she was just a terrible fucking person and mom, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus, now.
So here we go. She's going to go. There's a bunch more bullshit. Blah, 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 blah. Here we
Get
go.
to the 8 lies.
8 lies Satan whispers to you about your marriage. Number 1, your desires are more important than God's word.
You didn't
they
do
are.
it right, TJ. You should say, Your desires are more.
I probably would, but my throat's still recovering.
Oh.
So you can go ahead and whisper it if you want. There you go.
Your desires are more important than God's word. You stupid cow. Kill your baby, kill your baby.
Hasn't this been Satan's number one lie since the Garden of Eden? He told Adam and Eve, did God really say? That doesn't even make sense as a sentence. Don't you want some of that forbidden fruit? You must have misunderstood him.
I've had a bite
He
of
would
that.
never
and I'll
deny
tell
you something that you
Oh,
really
dude,
want.
this all makes sense to me now, dude.
Yeah.
This is a bunch of horse shit, and this chick is making a bunch of money off ads.
Yep. So, Paul, number 2.
You deserve better than you deserve better than your husband.
In hell,
So basically, if your husband sucks
you've settled into a mediocre
and
marriage.
and you just look at him and he's
Gotta
like a
accept it.
slob that's unsupportive and a piece of shit in every
Yeah.
way, in every respect.
But then Joe Johnson, the single guy at church, is hardworking and has those pretty eyes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know what I'm talking about.
don't
Satan's
deserve
that's just
better.
Satan lying to you.
Yep.
Satan lying.
You are alone. Your husband is against you. He is your enemy.
Loneliness is one of the most effective tools in Satan's arsenal. Satan knows that we are designed for communion and community, and knows when we are functioning or surviving outside of our design, we are most likely to entertain
what's
the
fucking
whispers from anyone, including even
Dude, you know
him.
what's funny is really so she's made Satan into this character that made her do all these bad things. And
Right.
Have all
She's
these
basically
desires.
taken the naughty
But-
part of her own
but-
personality
yeah,
that has
but let's
doubts
be
and been like,
honest.
that's Satan.
If that's Satan, then you are Satan.
Yep.
Why don't you own up to what a fucking piece of shit fucking person you are, instead of blaming an imaginary character and saying, no, that imaginary character knew I was going to be a piece of shit.
Here, the things that she's saying Satan attacked her at a time when she was weakest, owning up to the fact that she has postpartum depression. So she's not claiming Satan caused the postpartum depression. She's claiming that Satan attacked her during that by giving her symptoms of postpartum depression. Your sins are not as bad as your husband's sins.
What bullshit. We're all equally shit in the eyes of the Lord. All right.
There
Next
you
one.
go. You are tired and deserve better treatment from your husband.
Think about that.
What if she is and does?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's
You know what I mean?
that's a
Like,
distinct possibility.
Think about the horribleness of this advice. Like some fucking woman whose husband's like beating her or something finds this and is like, oh, when I get mad at Harold for beating the fucking shit out of me,
It's Satan.
It's Satan that tells me that I should leave him.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be that overt. It could be
Yeah.
like psychological abuse, where he's just like witheringly angry with her all the time.
I
and
made you a casserole. Casserole again, fucking bitch.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Make me a fucking steak.
yeah, God forbid a Christian woman have a thought like, I might deserve a little better than that. I don't know.
Nope, Jesus said no.
Take this Bible verse and justify your behavior towards your husband.
Now, this one I-
Oh, this is another little part of her naughtiness
Yeah,
that
look-
gets blamed on Satan.
Let me read this one. This is crazy. A lot of times women will look at the verses about how husbands should love their wives and ignore the verses about how wives should respect their husbands and submit to their husbands. If your husband is using Bible verses against you like a club to the head, that's not loving in the least. You also shouldn't do the same to your husband. Don't use the word of God as a weapon to nag your husband with. So basically, allow him to continue being like, wives obey,
Yeah.
bitch.
Right.
Bible says
But
this.
don't bring up any of the verses that say what his obligation is to
Subvert
you.
your will to his.
Yeah.
Totally.
But even though it says so in the Bible somewhere, like, she's basically telling Christians, like, ignore that part of the Bible and just fucking do as you're told.
Not only
cunt.
that, she's telling Christian women that these thoughts that they have in their heads are from the devil.
Yeah.
It's the devil whispering in their ear. It's not their brain rationalizing a shit marriage and a terrible husband. Your pain is too big. Too big for the outdated Bible. Bible sucks.
Paul's actually like more like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat.
I will swallow your soul.
All right, here's the 8th one. Read it.
Your children are more important than your marriage. They are. They are. The devil's whispering truths in your ear, you dumb bitch. I tell you what, if you're in a horrible, torn-up marriage with an abusive husband and you're screaming at each other all the time, guess what? Your children are better off outside of the marriage. They are more important. Their lives are going to be improved. Wow. Why does the devil whisper such common sense advice?
Devil's a
Yeah.
smart
It's almost
guy.
like your brain might arrive at these ideas on its
Yeah.
own while using its power to
The
rationalize.
devil's also like, put money into your 401k for retirement. You know, and she's like, it's Satan. Put your money in a mattress under
Yeah.
your bed.
Give your money to the church.
It's like,
8
come on. dude.
times Satan whispered to me about money giving to the church.
When on autopilot, I think a lot of moms fall into this trap. Sometimes we can find that our kids are easier to relate to because they are so open. Ladies, believe it or not, Satan can and will use your kids to break you and your husband apart.
What?
Don't let him do this.
You did that.
Satan wants a foothold in your children's lives.
See,
and
this is-
unfortunately, he knows that without a stable mom and dad relationship, this can be an easy route.
If you've
for
got a
him to
pair
take.
of fucking unruly, bratty fucking kids, that's on you. That ain't on nobody but you.
Dude, Satan's pretty fucking bored to fucking be so intimately involved in this bitch's life to begin with.
Yeah, like, man, Satan.
Why does Satan have so much power over this godly household? Like, isn't like being a Christian like
postpartum depression opened the door?
kick the door open? What about the
Normally-
kids though?
Well,
The
you know,
kids.
the
What
kids
kicked
are
open the door? Why was Satan able
Well,
to
you know,
use your children like puppets for a little while
because
you were
kids
depressed?
are so open that they're more susceptible to Satan. They haven't
Got it.
built up those
But
resources.
don't they have that? Don't they have like a Christian shield they can put up around their house, like like the force field?
Yeah, Satan be gone. Spread some holy water on the grounds. The
I mean,
power of Christ
she keeps
compels
about
you and
that
all that
shit, dude.
I don't believe in that hooey.
It's all a bunch of hoopla.
Yeah, this is not a Catholic thought process.
no,
here.
no. This is not.
This is a very evangelical Christian waspy soccer mom driving around a fucking minivan full of screamers.
Oh,
type
Satan
of
is gonna whisper
article.
to you. Yeah, I hope she makes a questionable life choice. Oh, that was Satan whispering to me.
Yeah, not only that, but like actual rational considerations are Satan whispering to you, like going like, "Oh, my husband's a piece of shit, and I might deserve better than him." That's the devil.
the devil.
Why? Like once again, why is the devil trying
See,
to get your back?
I think that this
If
is
the devil,
this is
hold
the
on.
fucked up relationship, not the people in the Christian BDSM shit. This is the fucked up one.
Oh,
to
fuck
me.
yeah, dude, completely.
If the devil really like wanted to maximize suffering in your life, wouldn't he be whispering for you to stay with the fucking sadistic piece of shit
No.
that's
Yes.
beating you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't he be like, "Yeah, don't ever let the marriage fall apart. Do it for the church. The church, keep it together." Because he'd want you there getting the shit beat out of you and terrorized every day. Because isn't that what the devil gets his rocks off to?
One day God will touch his heart and he'll stop hitting you.
I mean, come on, man. This whole fucking shit. And there are whole swaths of people that just operate reading this shit and going, "Oh, that's the church."
Not to mention,
Just so you know, this has been shared
not to
1.4
mention,
thousand times. So
the devil's
it's not a whole hell of
insidious.
a lot, but that's enough to
Dude,
be
the
disturbing.
devil's a master of deception. If you could see the devil coming a mile away, don't you think maybe you're being faked out a little bit, bitch? Like, you don't think the devil is cleverer than you, where it's like, I'm going to whisper something. Oh, I spotted Satan. It's like, is that
Got
what,
you again,
he's not-
Satan.
I mean, if you
Shucks, guys.
if you understand enough to acquiesce to having a depressive condition like postpartum depression, why can't you understand that you'd be symptomatic while having it? Like you're going to be sad, you're going to feel like everybody's against you.
it's
your
not-
relationships are going to be strained.
But that's the lens through which these people view the world. I mean, if she even genuinely views the world this way, which, I mean, part of me is very skeptical of that. It just seems like this is a money-making scheme for this woman.
Let's see.
I mean, maybe she genuinely believes it. I don't know.
yeah,
then
look
she
at the
goes
bottom
on-
like she's selling a book of this.
she goes
or some
on
shit.
to proselytize. I don't think it's a book. Maybe it's.
But, I mean, religion's... We all know religion's just a giant fucking scam
there are
anyways.
books though. More
Of course
Christian
there's
marriage
books. Yeah, there
yeah.
you go. Oh, buy this book. Oh, Christian money advice. It's just, dude, it's a market for suckers, dude.